It is important to vote because I have opinions. I want change, and I want to make a difference with my voice.
So today we came down from our school up in Bellingham to Foster High School to watch a bill signing.
We left our school at about 10:15 to see a bill signing for HB 1513.
HB 1513, pre-registration for 16 and 17-year-olds will hopefully engage young people like myself to increase the amount of voters and end some of the voicelessness as young people.
So today, the governor signed 4 bills into law, one of which was a bill that we'd been working on in Capitol Classroom.
Basically, the main focus of the bill is to get younger people more involved in voting, get them registered so that they will be exposed to the process more. And we have definitely learned in this class how important it is to vote, how important our voice is, especially as young people.
I will no longer allow others to be my voice. I want my voice and vote to make a difference that will positively affect my community, but we are also running out of time because the issues that impact the lives of us young people are real and they must be addressed.
It was really exciting just to see our hard work pay off and to see that the things that we had done as a class actually made a difference and got this bill through.
We young voters are a powerful political force that will make lives change forever. This world is ours and will no longer have others dominate our voice.
So we've been with Capitol Classroom for about 6 years, ever since it started, and it's been a wonderful experience for all my students. Okay, so next is... They feel super energized, like they actually have a voice in things and things matter to them. Foster High School, and this is where the bill signing.
I think our whole class really enjoyed just being involved in the process, being able to speak to an actual lobbyist who was advocating for our views in front of like real committees.
Good morning, Mr. Chair, members of the committee. I'm Michael White. I'm here on behalf of Meridian High School's AP Civics class with the Teach with TVW Capitol Classroom program.
Michael White testified twice on our behalf, both in front of the Senate committee and in front of the House committee, and then actually articulated some of the things that we had sent him in emails about why we supported the bill.
The students picked this bill to follow, and they pointed out that one thing that's been overlooked a lot within the debate on this issue is the civics engagement portion of it.
I don't remember exactly how many video conferences we had. I think it was in the realm of like 4 or 5. And we just were able to, for about 20 minutes, have a sit-down conversation with our class and Michael White.
Well, good morning, everyone.
Morning. Morning.
To be informed, to catch up on things, to talk to him about what he was able to do for us and what we wanted him to do.
That bill that we were tracking initially, the Secretary of State request legislation bill, is dying today, but the language from that.
First thing we did, obviously, was did some research into what the bill was about. We looked at other states that had passed this.
We sent a lot of emails to representatives that were on the fence. It turned out to be a really partisan issue in the House and Senate, and so we sent a lot of emails to a lot of swing voters. And then we also went down to Olympia earlier in the year and had conversations with our representatives from our districts, the sponsors of the bill, and just talked to them about why it's important and why we as a class support it. So hoping that some opinions of constituents would get our representatives to move on the bill.
I love Capitol Classroom. I would recommend it to everybody. I think the part that, for me, that makes it so valuable to do is that students get to actually see the process, participate in it. They get to see all the ins and outs and how they actually can have a voice. Every time we have contacted a bill sponsor or a committee chair or members of committee, we always get responses back. And that engagement was pretty great. When the students arrived here today, I noticed Senator Hunt coming in, went right up to him, mentioned that my students had sent emails, he remembered. So the fact that they see that, I don't know, something happened from their involvement, that's priceless.
And one of the most disenfranchising things to say to a student or a resident who approaches you on the days leading up to the election is that they cannot vote because of an arbitrary voter registration deadline. With these bills, we will be able to add youth and citizens to the voter rolls throughout the year, thereby increasing the representation of our government and increase fair representation across our state. And while I'm up here, I didn't realize I would be talking to so many high school students. So I just want to encourage you, you really are inspiring not just your generation, but generations that are older than you, generations that are coming before you.
13 to encourage wider voter participation and civic engagement, because now our students aren't just going to study history, they're going to make it, and I'm happy to sign this bill.
Through the TVW program and the Capital Classroom program, it's a lot more easy to be engaged. When you actually talk to people and meet with people, it's a lot more in-depth of a process.
It has taught me so much more about our state government than anything has, and I feel like I really know how important it is to actually be involved.
I think that it's very informative, it's very useful, and as we can see here, it actually does affect change because we were able to get a bill signed through this program.